welcome back to the number one in the league team, Vancouver Canucks GM mode. I still can't believe they're doing this good, absolutely tearing it up. The 5 overtime losses is quite nice to see as well. In terms of the top 6 in our division, second most behind LA, so that's definitely chipping in a solid amount of points. I mean, without them, we might be third. I mean, actually, no, yeah, we're not going to drop back from third. San Jose only has 50 points. Wow. I guess the competitiveness of our division went down. Holy crap. Now, I think I'm going to wait till free agency to address the number one line. I was going to give Forsberg another shot, and I was going to say, you know what, Patrick and Komtos, now they're both 22, and they're both not growing. I may as well package them both in a deal, and then try and get the other the other top line player through free agency, but Nashville doesn't want any of them now. And the fact that they don't want either one, and they're not willing to give up Forsberg, is a huge pain in the ass. There's no way I'm getting that deal to go through. Before, at least they wanted Patrick, now they don't. If I'm going to make a deal like that, I'll make it in free agency. Because again, I'd like to at least explore my options. Hopefully Brandon Saad can get to free agency. Hopefully. They have a lot of guys to sign, although realistically they're probably going to sign him and then release somebody else. But in the game, you never know. It's a simulation, you never know. We do have, though, $5.4 million. Because I knew I wasn't going to make a trade. I thought, you know what, let's look at free agency. And I saw Chris Kreider and Tyler Johnson. Now, I'm not going to get Johnson. I mean, A, he's $1 million more. We don't have that money to get him. And 2, I just don't want a center. I don't need a centerman. I'd like to get a natural winger. We already have 5 centers. I'd like to get a natural winger. Kreider, I like him a lot. I might even change him to a two-way forward. He's not great at any one thing, but he's just a real good, solid player. I mean, 80s everywhere. Mid-80s, a couple lows like discipline and blocking and fighting, who cares? But literally, everything except face-offs is in the 80s. A great addition to the team. We don't need that. I mean, we do need it, but we don't need it at this very moment. Since, I mean, we're already almost at the deadline, I may as well just $5 million for 1 year. He only wants a 1-year deal, which fits in perfectly. I'm not gonna trade him for Forsberg now. I'm not gonna do that. That would just be cheating the system. But if I have to, I will do a sign and trade deal in free agency. Now it shouldn't. Yeah, okay. It only took like 1 day for him to make his mind up. We end up getting a win, another win against Colorado. That is great. Nick Shore's available to play. Great. Now that we got Kreider, that basically solidifies us in a contending type of manner. A 29-year-old, a great player. Not a first liner like we have him, but definitely a great player. I decided to make the team more competitive, trying more competitive players. So I sent down to the AHL Kontos, Dellandrea, and Nylander because a minor, a depth, and a depth, they're not going to perform that good on the NHL level. I mean, he doesn't even have any points. Whereas, at least a guy like Patrick, he's at least a third liner. He's got a solid 20-some points. He might be a 30-point guy. He's +8, not too many penalty minutes. You know, I can live with having him on the fourth line. And at least now they all get number 1 time. They're all top-line guys. So I brought up Radulov and Byron, just 2 veterans who have good poise, and in general, just better stats overall on a more consistent basis than everybody else. Still playing Shore and Haviland. Haviland's turning out to be quite a nice player. 86 defensive awareness and 88 stick checking. Shot blocking could get up there. He's playing second line ice time. He might be playing first line power play time. I think I just changed it to. And I also have him on the second line penalty kill. Hopefully he continues to grow a two-way game. I'd like him to be a 90. That would be great. So Kreider, right move for your career? I hope so. I would like to have him in the future. I wouldn't mind it. I don't know if that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I mean, I don't. It's just for this one season, a little experiment. Hopefully that can help us go to maybe the conference finals. Technically, we are a contending team. I just want to get the rest of the season done now. Make that one move, get Kreider, call up Radulov, Byron, send down a few youngins. Hopefully the team's just an all-round more competitive team now. And now, what? I don't even know what I was scouting. Do we even need to scout at this point? I don't think we have any other teams' picks. We just have our first-round pick, so it's not going to be worth much once the time comes. That's one reason why I wanted to trade for Forsberg now, is because it still has a good amount of value. We're not at the point where it doesn't have much value. At the draft it will, because we're going to be a top team. I mean, we're going to make the playoffs, guaranteed second round, so we're going to have a good pick. We're not going to have a good pick, actually. We're not going to have a good pick. That's going to suck. Hopefully I can still get a deal done in the off-season, though. I believe that is the second time Havelead got injured this season, which really sucks. One good thing about, I got a trade here. Okay, I'll check that out for sure. Edit trade, but one thing I noticed is the chemistry didn't go down from signing him, which is very good to see. So we'd be giving up, so basically everything but the NHL players we were gonna give, they want. And they want an extra AHL player, though. Top 6 forward and a fringe starting goaltender. I like the team we have. Jesper Fast and Kevin Hayes. Now, if we had a dominant first line, and I knew for sure we were going to be competing for the cup, I would do this deal. I would do it. Great depth, great players. But as of now, I don't really want to commit to any of them. They probably have 1 year. Oh, they only have 1 year left, but even still, I could use those trading pieces to get a Philip Forsberg, so no, I'm not doing that deal. I can't do it. I'm going to keep those trading pieces to get that first liner because I know it's going to take a lot to get a 90 overall. So Sean Price, I don't need that. Oh, Dominique? No, I'm not trading Dominique. He's my backup. No, I'm not trading the backup at all. I'm just looking to get better now. Ooh, no. It's interesting. I like that I'm getting trade offers, but the defense is set. I mean, offer me a forward if you want, but on the defensive end, goalies and defense, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. So we got, I don't even know, Justin Bailey. Are you any good? 78, an AHL player. 1 year left. Yeah, I'll claim him. Oh, fuck. God, I pressed decline. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. It's a waiver claim. I would have liked to pick him up. Why not? A free player at the end of the day. I guess we can go to the North American leagues now. I don't know what I'm going to do with that first round pick. I might use it. I might trade for a player at the draft. I might give Forsberg another opportunity. It says they're a rebuilding team. If they end up being a team where they have like a bottom 5 pick, they're probably going to want my pick. Which is good. If they want the pick and then they want one of our 2 guys in Patrick and Komtos, then you know what? I will. I'll probably make that deal. If they want them. I'm just not... I mean, I gave up everything I had. All my prospects and draft picks I gave up to try and get them. So I don't know how that's going to go down trying a second time unless they magically want everybody. I could trade that playmaker I drafted last year, 3rd overall, but his trade value is extremely high. He might end up just being like Forsberg, if not better. I mean, that type of trade value at that young of an age with the medium elite just calls for 90 overall, so I'm going to sit on that guy. until his trade value dips. If his trade value doesn't dip down, then you know he's going to be around a 90 overall player. Now, I'm not making any trades. I made the one move to get Kreider. I'm good with that. I'm going to live with that. Prince, London and a third. You know what? I just want to take a look. I'm not giving up any major pieces. Let me just take a look at this Prince. Is he any good? Shane, no, a sniper, a third-line sniper. He's actually good defensively. Again, if I was going for the cup 100%, if I was all in for the cup, I would take that deal. But as of now, we still need to acquire the top-end talent. I can't be trading away all of my prospects for depth. I just can't. I gotta save them in case I need a buffer to get a Forsberg. He's on the top of my list right now, but that can change. He's not my optimal guy to get. He was just literally the best available on a rebuilding team. The other best was Nyquist and Tatar, who had 5-6 year deals at $7 million, $6 million. Forsberg had the perfect deal. Just the type of player I'm looking for. Too bad I couldn't get him. Too bad. Now let me take a look. I haven't even been paying that much attention to the sim. 44, 16, and 8. We are, of course, we lose as soon as I talk about it, but holy, what a dominant team. We're actually going on a bit of a losing skid in this month. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our 18 losses already in like a 3-week span, so we were about 42 and like 10 almost. And we have that 8 overtime losses, which is great to see as well. We might win the President's Trophy. It's definitely a possibility. We're getting up there in losses. We might have lost it. If it's a competitive year, we definitely lost it. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah. That's like almost 10 losses in 1 month. That might have been 10. I counted 9. So yeah, we probably dip down to second or third. Again, if it's a competitive year. If it's not, if a bunch of teams are in a rebuilding phase, then we probably maintain. No, we didn't. No, we didn't get the Presidents. We are going in on such a low streak. At least get a 2-game winning streak. At least. To go in with the momentum, maybe? Please? No. So we dipped off real bad, but we still have an amazing record. So that shows you how good we are. Even with a terrible, terrible end to the season, we still might have that President's Trophy. Now let's take a look. Edmonton. Okay. That's interesting. Edmonton. I can live with that, I think. As long as McDavid's not too Jesus-like. Let's take a look at Stats Central. Did we finish number 1? I don't think we did. We might have dropped. So, okay. We have 1 more point than LA. Let's take a look at the West. We won the... Oh, no, we didn't. Wow, yeah. We dipped down to 3rd in our own division. Oh, we won... LA's better than us. Wow, I thought we were LA. Okay, yeah, we dipped down to 2nd in our own division. In terms of the league, we dipped down to 4th. Only 1 game behind 2nd, but yeah, New Jersey. If we didn't go on that 10-game losing streak, we definitely could have won. We could have been competitive with New Jersey for the number 1 spot. It is what it is. Let's check out points. Doughty led the team. The highest guy was Atkinson. 50 points, but again, look at all the guys in double digits for goals. Atkinson, Nylander, Pajot, Lazar, Horvat, Shore, Sutter. So somebody from the 1st all the way down to the 4th line had 10 goals. A very productive team. Multiple guys, even more, with multiple assists. I like the team. Let's go to defensemen. Yeah, we had a... Holy crap. A 70-point Doughty. A 40-point Gabranson, a 20-point Stetcher, and damn near 20-point Yolovy. Even Tramkin and Tanev combined for the defensive defensemen, even combined for around 15 points. Jesus. The defensemen are everything we've got. Holy, what did Demko put up? He put up .92 and a 2.3. Same thing I'm going to say about him. If the league for goalies was competitive, I think he's going to win it. If it isn't, if it's competitive, he won't. So let's take a look. Who played a lot of games? Quick. Yeah, Quick's got it for sure. Okay, Quick's got that. We don't even have to look at everybody else. I'm guessing Doughty led the league for defensemen. Yep, he did. Not for goals. two guys had one more, but yeah, he had the points. That is good to see. Did we have a point a game? So the highest is 84. And then Kopitar, any new guys in here? DeBrincat, that's a new guy, 87 on Chicago. I wonder how he's getting points. Hosang on the Islanders, again, he's a 90. That happened last season too, or last series. He's only top 6, what the hell? Druin, that's nice to see. McDavid, and he's a 95. A little sneak peek of who we are going up against. Yikes. Let's hope the defensemen and goaltending are not good on Edmonton. That's all I'm hoping for. Let's take a look at team stats. We had 2.7 goals for and a 2.4 goals against. I'm okay with that. I'm not too worried about that. 17 power play and 82 penalty kill. Yeah, that's the two things that could get improved. I believe the penalty kill did get improved from when we got Kreider. I don't know if the penalty kill did. That's about it, though. I don't know. I don't think I might make a minor change to the penalty kill. But aside from that, I think I'm gonna keep the team how it is. And we're gonna go up against Edmonton. Wow, we fell off a little bit, but nonetheless, we got home ice advantage.